Death Stranding is one of the best games ever made, and with the release of Death Stranding 2, this is easily my game of the year. What makes Death Stranding so special, you might ask? It's the game's most subtle but powerful mechanic tied to its core theme of connection. They're not explicitly explained, but they play a significant role in the world building and the social strand system. It's called Desire Paths, also called social paths or footpaths. These are naturally formed trails that emerge in the open world as players walk over the same terrain repeatedly. They're named after a real-world phenomenon, unofficial trails, created by people taking the most efficient or convenient route regardless of built paths or roads. As you walk through the environment, the games remember the routes you take. If you or other players walk over the same area enough times, the grass and terrain wear down, forming a visible dirt trail. Thanks to the social strand system, these paths aren't just yours, they're shared across connected player worlds. This means the more players walk a certain path, the more defined it becomes, even if you've never met those players. These paths reduce resistance and stamina loss, making travel easier and faster. They help guide players through rough terrain by subtly suggesting optimized routes. They become especially useful in treacherous areas or places with heavy timefall or BT activity, where visibility is low. Desire Paths embody Death Stranding's core message. We're stronger when connected. They show the invisible footprints of others, leaving behind something useful without even meeting. It's a silent collaboration. You're not alone in this world, even when you feel like you are. They also highlight the emergent gameplay of Death Stranding. Players create infrastructure organically without prompts or direct communication. Use Desire Paths as navigational aids. If you're lost, following one might lead you to a safe zone, a generator, or a way station. You can intentionally create your own paths by repeatedly walking a route, great for customizing delivery runs or helping others. Combining Desire Paths with zip lines, roads, and ladders can create an efficient, low-effort delivery network. If you revisit areas later in the game, you might find new trails that weren't there before, evidence of players adapting and shaping to the world together. It's a beautiful example of Death Stranding's environmental storytelling and player-driven design.